What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm KD3, aka PD, with the Unveiling, where we unveil truth to the nation. And we always say, so be so. Let's go. Last week, we talked about love and sex can wait, but your purpose can. But today, I've got something else for you. Maybe you've already gone there. Maybe you already gave your heart, your body, your soul, your mind, and your time. And now you're wondering, is it too late? Can I start over? You can draw a line in the sand right now and rewrite your story from this moment forward. Today, I have 3 main points I want to share with you. You know, I got to do the 3. Make it super simple, make it easy. Point number 1, your past, that ain't permanent. That's right. Your past is not permanent. What you have done does not define who you're becoming. It'd be crazy to think that a person is labeled by their past. No, a person might be remembered from their past, but they're not labeled by their past. What matters is, what decisions are you willing to change so you can redirect what was from the past to your future? You cannot undo yesterday, but you can redirect your destiny. Every day that you choose to do differently, you reclaim it. Just by changing the way you thought. Who you were yesterday will never be who you are today. You know, I talk a lot about, man, you really want to preserve yourself. You want to make sure you stay true. You want to make sure you stay pure. But what if you didn't? What if you were like me, where you were able to sneak out your house and you were able to do whatever you wanted to do, even though mom was working and you was out there doing the do? Early. I'm talking about early. What if you were like me? Now what? What do you do now? Well, I'm trying to tell you, your past doesn't even matter. What matters right now is how you choose to live from this day going forward. And I want to correct that. Your past does matter because for every action, there is a reaction. So your past does matter. But what I'm saying is it should never define you and who you are becoming. Remember, you cannot change what you did. But you can change what you're going to do. You can change what you decide to do next. Your past might explain you, but it never has to define you. All right, point number 2. Purity is not about perfection. It's about direction. Waiting is not for virgins. It's about anyone who wants better alignment with their future. You don't have to have a clean past to make a clean decision. Choosing to stop right now is still a powerful move. I can't tell you how many times I've heard people say, especially young people, man, I've already messed up. In fact, I might have thought like that sometimes when I was younger too. I already messed up, so what? Let me just keep going. Shoot, to heck with it. I'm just going to keep rocking. No. You don't have to keep messing up. See, one of the things and one of the tricks and one of the lies of the enemy is you already messed up. Don't nobody love you. Can't fix it anyways. So just keep being you. You're already on your way to hell. It doesn't matter. Don't nobody love you. That's a lie. And here's the reason for that. There are things called soul ties. And one of these days in the near future, we're going to get into that too. But every time you lay with somebody or every time you have sex with somebody, you tie your souls together. Meaning whatever is tied to this person's generation is now getting tied to yours. Whether they're blessings or cursings or whatever, you're tying them together. That gets a little deep, so I'm not going to get into that too much today. But I wanted you to know that just because you made bad decisions in the past doesn't mean you need to keep making bad decisions going forward. Stop right now. Give yourself an opportunity to lessen the amount of baggage you will bring into your marriage. When that happens, you can stop, clean up the slate right now, and start moving forward. Listen, every time you go forward, or if you find yourself in quicksand and you go deeper and deeper and deeper, the further you go, you still have to walk back and come out of that thing. The only one that can make that happen quicker or faster besides you is God. And the way that you do it is gaining a better understanding on what you've done to get there in the first place. That way you don't make those mistakes again. Purity is not about what you've never done. It's about what you decide to do from now on. Remember, I'm big on purpose, guys. Everything starts with purpose. When you find your purpose, you don't hit snooze in the morning. You come out of bed because you've got things you got to do. Purpose says, I need to get going. Purpose ignites ambition. You start running. You're like, man, I got to get this done. People are like, wow, such and such is so ambitious. And really, such and such is not so ambitious as much as they know their purpose. So I'm huge on purpose. And that's the one thing the enemy of your soul wants you to never understand: who you are. Okay, let's jump into point number 3. Healing comes when you reconnect with your purpose. It's not too late to wait. In fact, it's never too late to wait. And it's never too late to start again. Physical choices often tie to emotional pain or insecurity. When you find purpose, you protect it and you start to live your future self and not your past mistakes. The more you value your destiny, the easier it becomes to draw lines in the sand and the boundaries that will honor it. Your destiny, that's what I'm talking about. Your purpose and your destiny. Your purpose and your destiny. The more you value those things, the easier it becomes for you to draw lines in the sand. Can't nobody tell you nothing when you know who you are. I don't know how else to say that. Like, it bothers me when I see people, young people and adults that don't know who they are. That's because somebody didn't take the time to sit with them and let them know how precious they are. And if you've never heard it before, I'm telling you right now, you are precious. You know, I've talked to men in the past and speaking with some of my old leaders and one of my old pastors who's now a bishop. And he was sharing with me that some men have never heard their father say, "I love you." That's crazy to me. So for those of you that might be watching that have never heard a grown man say they love you or that they're proud of you, I'm going to let you know, I love you and I'm proud of you. Well, how do you love me? You don't even know me. You're right. I don't know you. But the God inside of me that has love for you has given me the ability to say this and to mean it. I love you. And if you need help, reach out to us. That's what the unveiling is all about. We unveil truth to the nation. The enemy will say you don't matter, and I will come along and reveal truth and say you do matter. The enemy might say nobody's thinking about you, and I'm shooting this video, literally sweating, shooting this video saying I'm thinking about you. You're the reason why I put these lights together. You're the reason why I sit here and write these notes out. You're the reason that I'm doing this. I'm thinking about you. You do matter. Your life is valuable. You are loved. You're not forgotten. You can make it. There's too much life in you. You have no choice. You can't quit. Keep going. Somebody believes in you, and I'm telling you, I believe in you because God believes in you. The more you value your destiny, the easier it is to cut some things away. When you rediscover your purpose, you start guarding that thing differently. You stop letting anyone rent space in your future who doesn't pay with respect. Value causes you to say, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Value causes you to cut certain people out of your lives, certain things, certain decisions, certain ways that you do things, even sex, even stopping with that right now until you're married. So when you're sitting there, you're like, well, now what? I've already done what you've said not to do. I'm telling you, you don't have to keep doing that thing. You can stop today. There's power in stopping right now. There's power in starting again. It's never too late to wait. You can wait right now. Now, your boyfriend or your girlfriend or whoever, your lover, they will be mad at me for sharing this video. But I'm telling you, it's never too late to wait. I'll share this story with you. My wife and I fell in love. People can't even imagine how quickly we got married. They were shocked. Within 7 months, we were married. And so what we did was we said, hey, you know what? I want to start right so we can finish right. So what we did when we met each other, we stopped having sex. We wanted God to honor our marriage. And so we started right. It's never too late to wait. And then we waited until we got married and then we re-engaged. So it was a temptation. It was hard, but we waited and God has honored the marriage. And now 32 years later, we're still rocking and rolling. I'm telling you, that's not because of how awesome I am, even though I'm pretty awesome. And it's not because of how awesome Nadine is, even though she is pretty awesome. It's because we chose to honor God and stop and wait and start right so we can finish right. So If you've already crossed the line, hear me. You're not done. You're developing. Draw your line in the sand today. Take your power back and remind yourself it's not too late to wait. God bless y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video. The reason why I ask you to do that is not just that I can get some likes and follows or subscriptions. If I said I didn't want that, I'd be lying. But more so, I'm asking you to do that so you can help encourage the nation. That's who I am. I'm an encourager. I'm hope for the hopeless. I'm a friend to the friendless. And I'm a father to the fatherless. I love you guys. God bless you. The Unveiling. Let's go.